Hi, I'm Dina Davis. Thanks for tuning in for a few extra thoughts on the Southwest Austin real estate market. I think the overall trend that we just need to realize is that we have more inventory. At the end of 2021, we had 1,800 units on the market. Inventory always goes down in December. And then sellers want to make some New Year's resolutions and get moving in January. So the inventory went up to 3,000 units. And under those conditions, we had a huge jump in prices for April and May of last year. And even June, it was pretty good. Now, let's fast forward. This report is on the third quarter. I'm recording this in December. We've got about 10,000 units on the market. So 1,800 to 10,000, 5 times the inventory that we had in January that caused the upswing. There's really been some adjustments. Buyers now have choices. That's what happens in a normalized market. Sellers have competition and buyers have choices. The average days on the market now is 47 days. Now, when we say that, it doesn't mean your home's going to sell in 47 days. Okay, that's the average. That means some homes sell for take much longer, and some homes sell quickly. So I've seen homes recently that I've sold that have taken 42 days, and I've had homes that have sold in 5 days, 20 days. It's all over the map, really. It is. Buyers, if you need to buy a house, go out there and find something. Everything's on sale. There's some great inventory. Make a move now. The rate's 6.33. That's probably pretty low. Maybe we get down to 6%. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't think you need to be timing the rate. The strategy I would employ is to take what you need now, finance it for 6.33 or whatever the prevailing rate is at the time, and watch the rates over the next several years. I would rather pay a higher rate on a discounted purchase price than pay a lower rate on a high purchase price. So that's really the opportunity that you have. Now, sellers, look, we've got the market we've got. These buyers have choices. You also have plans. So if you're moving in Austin, you have the same choices that these buyers have. So some of the buyers in April or May, they sold high. That felt amazing to them, but they bought high too. So now they're in a position where they've actually lost equity from May. You're not in a position that you lost equity. You just missed the peak. That happened to me in the stock market, happened to a lot of people in the crypto market. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next year. I don't think that sellers will be overrun with competition. And I tell you why. Because we live in a market where a lot of us, myself included, are on very, very low interest rates. So a lot of sellers are going to put off that urge to put their house on the market. And they're just going to stay there with their low interest rates, possibly call their contractor instead of calling me, right? Instead of putting it on the market, they're going to call their contractor. And that's going to keep our inventory from just ballooning. And of course, that's going to happen nationwide because everyone is refinanced to the lower rates. If you want to sell your house, you have to be purposeful, intentional, and deliberate. Now, I can give you some pointers on what that would take, but that's a whole nother conversation. You know where to reach me. Until then, have a great holiday. See you around the neighborhood.